think if they do fight again, it should be years down the line. It shouldn't be right away. I don't think they should rush that fight, because the two fights that they've had created so much fanfare for each of them. From the business aspect of it, I think they both fair to make more no matter what the paycheck would be if they fought again. I don't care if you give them 30 mil, 40 mil, 50 mil each. They both stand to make more not fighting each other next, because they still have that trilogy fight. No matter what happened with their career, now their trilogy fight still will make money because of how good the first two were. You know what I'm saying? So in between, they can make money fighting anybody else. And I think Benn's strategy for two reasons makes sense in going down to 47. Number one, don't go to 54, because Eddie Hearns manages both or has both you and Boots in the same stable. So obviously you don't want two guys at 54 competing for the titles when Boots is trying to clear that division out, right? Boots has just vacated 147, which is really weak. When you have 147 now, you're talking about Norman versus Haney as if these guys are like the top of the top at 47, which they are now. But, about a year or so ago, 2 years ago, you would have been talking about Crawford and Boots at 47 and a lot of other guys that these guys would have had to deal with that we considered top notch. But Boots and Crawford and those guys cleared that division out. And a lot of those guys are either retired or they're moving up. And then you got the journeyman that's still kind of hanging around that division. So the future is bright for 47, especially if Benn's going down there. I think Benn can definitely deal with any of those 140 pounders that are coming up that will fight eventually at 147. He's too big for those guys. He's quick and explosive. And then guys like Haney and Norman, what he put on last night, what he showed me last night, that he can, that he definitely can box a little bit and box enough to be what I would call a puncher boxer. He's still a puncher, right? Benn. He knows how to box when he needs